Hey everyone, I'm going to be showing you how to use some traditional Korean material to make a pillow cover. And it's going to have an overlapping back so you can take it off whenever it gets dirty and wash it. It's going to be for a 25 by 25 inch pillow. This pillow, like I said, is going to have a backside that's overlapping. You want to cut a rectangle 30 inch by 60 inches. Just double check the cover with the pillow inside, and you're going to have an overlap in the backside about 5 to 6 inches of material. Fold 2 inches of the material in half to create a 1 inch hem. Pin the entire length of the seam on the two open overlapping ends to have a 1 inch seam on each one. Stitch a neat straight stitch on the overlapping edges. The overlap edge that's not shown, you can stitch on the underside of it. This is what it's going to look like when you have the underside stitched and the top is overlapping. So I have not stitched on the overlap on the top, so I'm just showing you what it looks like. On the top overlap, I stitch on the right side with my straight stitch so I can make sure that the visible stitch is uniformed. You should be able to feel the edge of the underside seam or hem as you stitch so that you are catching it. That's why it's good to have a 1 inch seam so you can catch all that material. After stitching all the overlapping edges, fold the material with the overlap. Place your pillow back on the square. This is to make sure you don't have too much material on the folded edges prior to sewing the non-folded sides. And so just adjust the overlap to have it so that it looks like you have even material on both sides of the pillow. Just like you did with the overlapping edges, fold the material down so that you have 1 inch hem. So 2 inches, fold in half, and you're going to have a 1 inch hem. Once you have the 1 inch hem on both pieces of the material, remember on the bottom side, you're going to have folded the opposite way. So you're going to always have right sides together. You pin those two together and then do the same on the opposite side. After you create the 1 inch hems on the open ends and you pin them together, double check with your pillow. Stitch the two edges together using a simple straight stitch, making sure you catch all 4 layers of the material. When you are done stitching the two edges together on both sides, then turn the pillowcase right side out. To finish the outside, whip stitch the two seam sides together, making sure you catch both sides. The final finish is going to be finishing the visible overlapping side with a small straight stitch. Now you're done. You have a pillow, a floor pillow, or a throw pillow that's going to have on the back side an overlapping opening so that you can take the pillow out. You can use it for a floor pillow and have it sitting next to your traditional Korean table so you can study or have tea. Or in my case, it ended up being a cat pillow for my cat Nami.